What up, people? Top of the AM. How's it going? Hope everybody doing all right. I just came from the gym. Now I'm in the garage in the lab. I got my coffee, trying to warm up a little bit because it's cold around this joint. But I've got another story for y'all. I want to share some. Another one from back in 1986. Something I forgot about, but I just thought about it, and it's just like, oh yeah, I could share this one with y'all. It's not as crazy though as some of the other ones, but you know, it happened. It happened, and I think y'all gonna like it. Y'all gonna find it amusing. Y'all gonna find it, interesting to say the least. So stay tuned. Check your boy out one more time. Episode 11, Gangbangers Near Death Experience. Let's go. So back in '86, me and my uncle Spanky, we had this apartment over here off of Westmoreland and Eldon. For people that know that side of LA, that's like Olympic in Vermont. So that's the little side streets over there. My big mama, she stayed downstairs, so she knew this was like apartment complex where it had a lot of elderly people in. But my grandmother, big mama, she stayed down there. So instead of me and Spanky staying with her, she got with the manager and hooked it up for me and Spanky get an apartment upstairs. Now my uncle Spanky, rest in peace, he just died last year too. That was this year. I'm tripping. That was this year. Damn. Rest in peace, Spanky. But anyway, Spanky was just getting out the pen. I'm 16 at the time, so it's like, all right, he gotta need a place to stay. So Big Mama hooked it up. We got this apartment upstairs. Boom, me and him sharing this apartment. It's a 1 bedroom. At this time, I'm going to Locke. So I'm catching a bus from Olympic in Vermont all the way to Locke. People that know where Locke is at off 112th and what's that, San Pedro. Yes, it's San Pedro, between Avalon and San Pedro. Yeah, 112, 111, yeah, right. So anyway, I'm catching a bus over there. It was cool because, I'm in high school at the time and I got pretty much got my own apartment in a sense, but I don't. It's me and my uncle. So, but I'm living with my uncle. He just got out the pen. So I was able to, I could bring her over to the house and spend the night with me. So I had my little fun with that for a little bit. But anyway, so I was catch the bus all the time, way back over to Locke. And then when I wasn't at school, if I'm not just at the house, I want to get out because I'm 16, so I want to be in the streets. I'm going to Baby T in the house. He lived over here off of 71st and 11th Ave in the 60s, so I'm hanging out over there with them. So that's my route. So one day, I'm headed to Baby T house on 71st. Now, a lot of times the bus down Olympic would be slow. So I'd be out there waiting for the bus to take me take me down Olympic to Crenshaw. That was my route. Olympic to Crenshaw, then take it all the way down Crenshaw and get off on Florence and Crenshaw and get off and go to the home Baby T house right there. That was my route. So one night, I'm going to Baby T house. Now, I'm pushing it. The bus taking forever down Olympic, so I just walk down Olympic from Vermont. I just keep walking, and when you're young, you waiting to catch the bus, you tend to do that. Bus ain't coming, you just start walking. Let's just start walking. It'll catch up to us. So I did that, and before you know it, I'm at Crenshaw already. So now I'm on Olympic and Crenshaw. At this time, it's 1986. My dress code was khakis, of course, suede Adidas, the Cascade coat, and I had a beanie on. I remember that real good. I had a black beanie on, starched up beanie. And actually, believe it or not, I had a 40 ounce too. I'm 16 pushing with a 40, just pushing down there. So I think I stopped and got the 40 on, like, down the way. Somebody got it for me or some shit. But anyway, I had a 40 though. So I'm on the bus stop right here on Olympic and Crenshaw. I'm posted right here. I'm waiting for the bus to come, the Crenshaw bus to come down. So I'm on the bus stop. These niggas come by in a yellow Jetta. It was two dudes and the girl was driving. So they came by and they hit me up and they banged their hood. It was from 20s, NHB. And I like chunked it up, nigga, right mud. And they bust a right at the corner. So now the bus stop, for people that know that corner right there, the bus stop is on the corner, on the northwest corner of Olympic and Crenshaw. So that's where it was at. So I'm right there. So what they did, they coming out of Hollywood. So they pretty much going south down Crenshaw. So they get the Olympic. After I hollered out my hood, they bust a turn on the corner, boom, and jumped out. Dude in the front jump out and raise the seat up for dude in the back to get out. So now they start approaching me like they start banging. What's up, blood? What's up? And I'm like, right, mud. And they like, what's up? So certain situations you be in when you finna get into it with somebody. Nobody want to be the first one to get hit with that bottle. So they both kind of stand like like, and I'm like, what's up, nigga? What's up? I'm like this, and we right here on the corner of Crenshaw and fucking Olympic, real shit. And they're like, what's up, nigga? What's up, nigga? What's up, nigga? Right? Then they like, what's up, blood? I'm like, we going back and forth with this old shit. But like, nigga, what's up? So the other one turn around, he start walking back to the Jetta. He going to the Jetta for to try to grab something. As soon as he turned around and start walking back to the Jetta, I threw the fucking 40-ounce bottle at old boy, the other one. I hit his ass somewhere in the chest, throat area, something like this, and took off running. I just threw the bottle like, yeah. Then I break. Now I'm running all the way down fucking, I'm in the middle of Crenshaw. I'm running cars, blowing the horns. I'm going running through cross Olympic, all that, running all the way down Crenshaw. There's a fucking Vines over there. I run up in the Vines. Here these niggas come in this yellow Jetta. Now they coming through this motherfucking parking lot. I'm like, oh no. So now I'm inside the Vines watching the window. I got a broom in my hand, like watching little people looking like this nigga. But I'm watching these niggas circling around the parking lot waiting for me to come out. Oh boy, man, I didn't hit him with the fucking bottle up in his throat area. Some motherfucker where it took off running this shit. I was like, oh shit. So now I'm waiting for these niggas to ride, get the fuck up out. I'm watching. So now I don't see the car. I run back outside. I peek outside. Now here come the bus. I only got one shot. The bus is coming. I don't want to hang out in this fucking Vines forever because these niggas gonna be out there. They don't fuck around. They just be wait me out and try to catch me. So now I peek out there, and the way the store sits, it's kind of the driveway's on the side. It's like a little narrow part to get in there. But you come out, you can look, you can see the bus coming. I see that motherfucking bus coming. I just broke out that motherfucking Vines and ran out there in the middle of Crenshaw. Cars blowing the horns. I'm like, woo, 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 woo. And here these niggas come. I jump on the motherfucking bus. These niggas following the motherfucking bus now. I'm looking out the side of the window. These niggas following the bus, throwing up gang signs. This shit. I'm like, oh no, I rode that bus and I'm thinking these niggas finna get on the bus at any minute because coming from there, I'm finna go through their hood. I gotta go through the 20s as soon as I cross over the fucking 110 freeway. I'm in their hood basically. So now I'm finna go to their hood. So I'm like, oh, these niggas finna get me. I'm on the back of this bus, scared as fuck, but the bus kept on going. This is one of them days of niggas didn't get on the bus. This is one of them days if they would have got on that bus, would have jumped on there with their shit. It would have went down up in there. They could have waited me out. They could have did whatever, you know what I mean? But it's just, that was a situation that could have went worse. I could have got fucked off again. But I managed to get away, you know what I mean? But the luck just tossing the bottle at the nigga throat area and taking off running. Hey man, look, certain situations you got to do that. You got to do what you got to do to get the fuck on, get away, before just get fucked off. And you know, that's them survival, real quick tactics you thinking and shit. You just like, what I'm gonna do. You got to think fast. You got to be able to call audibles and shit right there on the spot because you'll never know what the fuck is happening. But like I said, that's just another story, another near-death experience right there of mine. Episode 11. Just go to show you, I've been out there and there's so much shit just wherever I went. You know what I mean? It was like, fuck it. This is how I dressed. I'm banged the fuck out. Everywhere I'm going, I'm Raymond Crippin. I'm writing on walls and shit. I'm doing all that shit. I was just a real active young gangbanger. That's what I was. And that shit comes with that. You know what I mean? I'm just like people that ran with me, people that I knew from my generation, from different hoods, Crips and Blood niggas. We didn't endure shit like this because we just come up in the streets gangbanging when niggas caught the bus places. Like now, everybody got cars and cell phones when you have to catch the bus and you got to be on these payphones and shit like that. You know, that shit made shit worse and dangerous. Now it's a little more simpler, a little more easier, and it's like it's more easier because you can't tell who's who either because Crips and Bloods wear the same color now. So things just changed dramatically. It just didn't change. But back then, like I said, we was catching buses and we was dressing the part, and it wasn't hard to, like, them niggas from somewhere. Niggas was still riding raggedy ass cutlasses and shit back then. Cutlasses was the shit. So you got to think, this is 1986. I'm 16 years old. I'm out here gangbanging, living the life of a Crip in the streets of LA, not giving a fuck. Could have been killed a long time ago. That's crazy, because nigga done been through so much shit. And these stories I got to tell y'all. It's some other shit I got just sitting here waiting to tell y'all some other shit. I just can't just lay them all out there fast like that. I gotta space it out a little bit, y'all. Come on now. I gotta, keep it interesting and shit. But like I said before in another episode, the more I think about this shit, the more I realize, like, damn, bro, you ready to, niggas could have been got you. You could have been laid out. You know what I mean? It's like, shit. Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Once again, just got to stay humble now, though. You know what I mean? Stay humble, stay thankful. Just be like, oh, man, nigga. I mean, I'm going to tell y'all these stories. So I'm going to entertain like this. I'm going to put my story out there. That's what I'm going to do. This is my content. This the content I'm creating, but just sharing my story. Nigga got interesting stories. A lot of shit nigga that been involved in. It's like on that west side and on that east side, fucking with the east coasters. But yeah, he done been through a lot, y'all. Check me out. Stay tuned for the next episode.